Welcome to Season 10 of The Lord of the Rings Online. Behind me is the path into Evendim, where this season is going to be taking place, so I hope you're excited to leave the doom and gloom of Angmar behind and return to some of the beautiful scenery of Middle-earth. I've been looking forward to this season for quite a while. The developers have revamped Evendim since the last time I've been here, which was years and years ago, so we'll see what awaits me in this adventure. Certainly I'm excited about it because I can finish all these quests from previous seasons that finish here in Evendim. But let's see what we're dealing with. By the way, the music in Evendim is spot on perfect. And some of these first regions are inhabited by hobbits, as you can see, especially here the town of Oatbarton. Now, if you're just joining me for this adventure, I am doing a 100% playthrough of the game, meaning that each season I cover all the quests, all the deeds for a specific region in the game, and you can follow my completionist checklist at renaissancegaming.net/lotro.html. Scroll down to Evendim, click that, and you can see all the quests that I have done and which ones I'm missing. But let me open up the stables here. Also, another thing that I mentioned at the beginning of each season is I recommend you watch this series in 2x play speed on YouTube. You'll thank me later. Try it out. Try it out. Now let me show you the map before we get anywhere. So we're here in Oatbarton. You can see we're going to be helping a lot of hobbits here before moving north towards the City of Kings here in Lake Evendim itself, and then some other areas to the north. So it should make for some pretty exciting stuff, and then, as we make our way north, we'll eventually reach Forakel, which is going to be the site of Season 11. So let's start talking with everybody here. So right away I can finish 2 quests that I have previously picked up.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well, I would certainly hope the market is still going to happen. I'm nearly out of pipeweed.
What do you need?
A favor for old Mugwort? Wonderful. I haven't seen him in a dog's age. Nice of him to think of us back in Oatbarton. In truth, we have some serious problems around here, so it's a good thing that you've come.
Might I have a word with you?
Welcome to Oatbarton, traveler. We are home to some of the northernmost farms in the Shire. That means our crops have distinctively sharper taste, and our pipeweed lingers on the tongue. The main producer up here is the North Cotton Farm, just up to the west of town. They are getting ready for their harvest and the annual market. I am sure there's plenty to do. Head on over to the farm and speak with Albin Northcotton to see what you can do to help him out. Right?
What do you need?
Marry me a warden. You heard of our troubles? This is wondrous. I had not hoped that you would come, but here you are. There are many folk here who are terrified of the strange things happening, myself included among them. If you would help us, I know that we could find a proper way to thank you. And again, this is another quest that I had for quite a while. Hal Gamgee. Must be related to Sam somehow. So, lots of little hobbit holes all around here. Let me kind of move this off to the side. And let me explore a little bit, make sure I'm not missing any quests before I venture in too deep and start helping some of the good people here of Oatbarton. Although it looks like I'm headed straight to the North Cotton Farm already. So, let me see. Yeah, some of these, yeah, these are going to be a little bit later. Now, okay, I should have mentioned something. This right here leads to an instance, the North Cotton Farm, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a level 65 instance that I'm going to have to do at a later time. But for now, I can certainly come and explore here and see if I can help some people. You can see things certainly look a little bit deserted, a little bit gloomy. So the good people of Oatbarton have certainly had their fair share of troubles. So yeah, lots of farmland, lots of little hobbit holes here, but not many inhabitants and not much activity. So hopefully the story will unravel here and we can start to understand what has been going on. So not much here in this area. But let me see if I can head a little bit to the north and speak with the master farmer himself. Should be just around here somewhere. And I did not see that lake there. That's alright. That is quite alright. So this is the market grounds where they have their annual markets. Pretty good space here.
Just a moment.
Are you here to help? There is so much to do in order to get ready for the markets.
Might I speak with you a moment?
We are terribly behind this year. Almost nothing has been done, and I do not know how we can possibly get it all done. The harvest has not been the greatest, so we have been spending all of our time trying to get what we did grow to stay alive. In order to have a proper farmer's market, there are many things we must still have. We have to have pies and premier pipeweed. We need to clean up the place and get the animals ready for petting. We also told Nibs he could participate this year, and I hear he's had some trouble as of late. If you could help us all get ready, we would greatly be in your debt. This may be the last year we can have this market, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure it's the best. So there's a lot of tasks to do here. Lots of hobbits he wants me to help out. So let's start over here.
Hello there. Might I speak
We have
with you
been
a moment?
in full production for a while now and focusing on the harvest. Making sure we have enough for the farmer's market has meant we haven't had time to keep up with making the farm look nice. If we are to have guests, we'll want to make sure the appearances are tip-top. The first thing to clean up is the tools. We just finished the harvest, and there are many tools strewn over many fields. Hoes, sickles, towels, and pitchforks have been left laying about. If you could wander the field and pick up all the tools you find, then bring them back, that would be a great help.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
We cannot have this. We just cannot. Do you see how dark it is here? The market lasts well into the night, even after second supper sometimes. If people cannot see where they are going, someone could get hurt. The lamps along the pathways need to be lit to stay that way. If you go out and light them for me, I would appreciate it greatly. Alright. So let's do some tasks here. There's a pitchfork right there. And what else we got? You know what? Let me use some of my consumables. I haven't been using them. And I probably should. Or else they just keep stacking up in my inventory. Trying not to hoard things. Alright, so certainly there's a bunch of junk up here, it looks like. Some of the light posts. Looks pretty nice, well lit. Pick up some of the tools as well. So lots of little things to do around. So I will say this to you guys, I think I'm going to start focusing a lot more on Lord of the Rings Online. I think I'm going to slow down a little bit on the other games on my channel and spend more time on this one. And that will just, you know, give me a little bit of extra free time for myself personally and will allow me to advance in the Lord of the Rings Online a little bit faster than I would like. I mean, I've been playing for over a year now as far as recording. And I haven't made it as far as I would have liked. I was hoping to be done with Moria by now, but that's just not the case. So I need to spend more time on this before I fall too far behind, especially with Moria expansion coming up. Not Moria, Mordor.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
The market is more than just a place to come and buy and sell things from the farm. It's also a chance to experience farm life, to see what it's like to work the land. One of the most important parts of that is letting the little ones feed and pet the animals. This is a major event for them. Many of them have seen these animals before but never gotten a chance to get up close. There's a lot of work to be done before the animals are ready though. First up are the sheep. They got out of their pen in a storm last week, and I need your help gathering them back up. They're pretty docile. If you go up to them and talk to them, they should follow you back for a short bit. Just lead them back to the pen. Alright. So we'll be helping out with the sheep as well. So there's one here on the other side. Let me grab this first. Now the question is, where is the pen? I'm assuming it's going to be here where this guy was. I don't know. I don't know where to put her. Probably over here with the other sheep, maybe. There we go. Alright. Works for me. Let me light this one. Certainly a lot of work to do. Go ahead and light this one as well. I wonder if I can take 2 sheep back at a time, or if it's just one. Let's try it out. Yeah, I can only do one at a time. That's alright. Hopefully it will keep up with me. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's a fast little sheep. There we go. Go back and grab a couple more. Let me grab this light post here. And then let me see how I can help this lady.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
I'm supposed to make several pies for the market, but I haven't had the time to gather up all of the ingredients that I need to begin baking. The first step is to make the crust. For that, we will need a few things, but the first is flour. To make that, we will need to gather some wheat, then bring it to the windmill for grinding. Wheat can be found in the fields here at the North Cotton Farm. Edolf Tunley is at the windmill to the west. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of that birthday cake quest in RuneScape. Right when you start the game in Lumbridge. Wow, takes me back, man. I don't know if some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Surely everybody's played RuneScape by now. Especially if you're watching this playthrough. You might have some experience with other MMOs. I used to play RuneScape when it first came out, like the RuneScape 1 where everything looked like Legos. But I kind of faded off that game. Fun fact though, I did have a blue party hat at one point in the game. And if you know anything about RuneScape, you know that those things are worth a tremendous amount of money nowadays. Even real world money, I think you can sell them for like $1,000 or something like that. I wish I had kept it. Alright, last sheep here, I think. I would love to play RuneScape on my channel too, but I just can't do 2 MMOs and then some other games at the same time. That's just too much. Too much, man. I only got so much time and I've been so busy at work lately.
Hello there.
Good, with the sheep all in, we can turn in to the next step, chasing the chickens.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
The sheep are all set, and the next step is the chickens. The children don't so much get to pet those, but they do enjoy throwing feed in and watching them run like crazy to try and get it all. The chickens got out the same storm that the sheep did last week. Unlike the sheep, they won't follow you. You'll have to grab them and carry them back over here. They're more squirmy though, so move quickly. Alright. So I guess I gotta bring them here to the coop. Thought I still had a sheep following me. Alright, let's grab a couple of these chickens here. Alright. And with my forced march and my item boost, I should have no problem bringing them back in time. There we go. 3 more. Now here in Evendim, I'll also be able to continue the epic quest line with Book 9. And also, I don't know if you remember a quest chain that I started all the way back in the Trollshaws with Aragorn and the sword, but I'll be able to continue that as well. In fact, I have a letter here in my inventory, Aragorn's letter, in regards to that quest. So once we start getting ready to continue that quest line, I'll reread that letter. That way we can kind of remember a little bit as to what was going on and where we left off in that quest line. It's a very epic quest line, so it'll be nice for me to give you guys a reminder on where we are as far as that, once we get ready to continue it. Alright, 1 more chicken. Grab one up here. There we go. Alright, that is all of them. Next up, I think I'm gonna have to help some cows.
How do you do?
The little ones will love to watch the chickens run around trying to get all the corn they throw in for them.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Now that the chickens are all in their pens and ready, we can turn to the next animal on the list, the pigs. The pigs didn't get out. They had the chance to, but that would have just meant that they'd have to stop just lying around. But things have been dry since the storm, and their wallow is more dust and dirt than mud. Everyone loves to see the pigs roll around in the mud almost as much as the pigs love to do it. There's a bucket near the pond nearby. Use it and bring a few pailfuls over to the pen and get it nice and wet and muddy. Alright. Will do. So let me see where I can go from here. There's a few quest rings over this way, so let me come over and see what I can do there. There's some wheat. Okay, so let me try to harvest some wheat. If I can go around here. There's another tool here. I need 8. Alright, there is more tools here. And more wheat. Lots of work to be done here in preparation for the festival, the market, I guess. And let's see what this guy wants, or this lady.
Day.
You want to have the wheat here ground into flour? I can certainly do that for you. It's going to take some time though, and I can't guarantee you'll get all of it back. We've been having trouble with the rats getting into the windmill and eating the wheat and the flour. We always seem to end up short no matter how much we put in. If you could scare off a bunch of the little rodents, I can make sure you get all the flour you need. Alright, let's kill some rats. There we go, that's one of them. Hold on, I need a little sip break here with my Red Bull. Ah, that's some good stuff. Again, if you're from Red Bull and you want to sponsor me, just do it, man. I don't want your money. Just send me Red Bulls. Just send me a few a week. I'll be happy. Love that stuff, man. I drink the sugar-free Red Bulls. I think they taste a lot better. Plus, I don't like to have any added sugar or anything like that. Let me get that one right there. Okay, let me see if I can find some more rats around here. Actually, there is a young lady here with a quest ring.
Take a moment of your time.
Pipeweed smoking is older than you and I. It is a tradition long held by the hobbits. Pipeweed is a plant we grow here in North Cotton Farm. It is a particular leaf, different than the southern farms in the Shire. The time has come to harvest and dry the pipeweed and get it ready for the market. This is a multiple step process, and each part must be handled with care. The first step is to pick the pipeweed. There are still some fields that we have not yet picked. While you are out there, drive off some of the crows that have been taking what few leaves we have left. Alright. So the chores here are never ending. I think that's pretty reflective of farm life in general. If any of you are farmers or come from a farming family, you can surely attest to that. You just work from sunup to sundown. I'm a little lost here. Some pipeweeds around the corner. Let me go out this way and see if I can come around from that side. Also, let me kill some rats. There we go. There's another one here. And one final rat. There we go.
Good day.
You're back just in time. I just finished up grinding the wheat. Looks like you've got plenty of flour for those pies. Alright. So let me come around here. Nope, still gotta go around. Get on my horse. And then let me come out here. There we go. Can also kill some of the crows here. You know what? Let me gather a couple of them up. Alright, let's pick some of these. I think I still need one more crow here. Let me kill that one. There we go. Easy enough. And I think, yeah, that was all of them. Alright, so I'm done with that. Let me take these pipeweed back to Farmer.
How do you
This
do?
smells wonderful. The last harvest of the season.
Stay and have some tea.
I think we have just enough here to do what we must. The next step is to sort the pipeweed out. We've got a couple of barrels over there. Pipeweed gets sorted by quality and size of the leaf. The larger the leaf, the subtler and softer the taste. The smaller the leaf, the stronger and more bitter the flavor. Use the 3 bins to sort out the pipeweed you picked earlier. Alright, so where are these bins? There they are. Alright. And all sorted out.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Everything is sorted and not a leaf out of place, I hope.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Now that the leaves are sorted, the next step is to dry them. The longer the pipeweed dries, the stronger the taste becomes. It also darkens the color of the smoke. Once it's dried, we'll blend different amounts of dried and fresh pipeweed to make some unique flavors. That's how you get the best out of the plant. The drying racks are just around the corner to the northeast, and there's already some pipeweed on it. Add what you've sorted to the racks. Alright. So northeast. Probably around through here. There is the drying rack. Alright. And back to the pipeweed farmer once again.
Hello there.
Good, now comes the best part. Time for samples.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Now for the best part. You cannot put a product out without thorough testing and sampling. You have to make sure that what you're selling is only the best. I've put together 3 blends on the table there. One that is all freshly picked pipeweed, one that is all dried pipeweed, and one that is half and half blend. Take this pipe and sample the blends. If you think they are good, then I will agree that they should be sold at the market. Alright. So let's smoke some pipeweed. Alright. So I think maybe I have to... Yeah, I think I have to actually smoke these. So let's see what we can do here. Good smoke ring there. The fresh pipeweed has a soft, smooth taste. And let's try out this one. This one is still smooth, but the taste is deep and lingers. And then finally, that one right there. Your lungs burn at the harsh, thick flavor. Don't smoke, kids. You'll burn your lungs out.
How do you do?
So the first was smooth, the second flavorful, and the third you couldn't quite handle. Sounds like we are ready for the market then.
Could I take a moment of your time?
We are ready for the market. All 3 blends are of exceptional taste and flavor, and we have enough to last at least the first day, presuming we don't smoke it all ourselves first. Go to the market grounds and let Albin Northcotton know that the pipeweed for the market is ready. Alrighty, so I'll certainly do that. And looks like I got a thing here. Oh, just some stuff selling at the market. Just sold some junk. I'll detach some money. Anyways, before we continue helping out the good hobbits here of Oatbarton and the Northcotton Farms, I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. So be sure you leave a like on the video. I hope you're excited about this season. And be sure to join the fellowship by subscribing to the channel. Spread the word around to your fellow Lord of the Rings Online players if you think they would enjoy the series. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.